Hey, what up Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Eli, and this high school baseball video is brought to you by the fine folks at Naples Rib Company, and all of our baseball coverage this year is sponsored by Tribe Athletics. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Another beautiful day here back at the St. Anthony facilities here at Clark Field. The Saints in their second game of a two-game series against Cantwell-Sacred Heart of Mary. The Saints came out on top yesterday with a 5-0 win, looking to take their first sweep of a series this season. However, the Cardinals going to have their ace back on the mound this time. It's going to be Jackson Villagram pitching. Meanwhile, the Saints countering with Tyler Cazares, who's been out with the flu for about a month, hasn't played in, he said, 25 days, coming out and making his first start. However, Cazares going to find himself in a pickle early as Villagram going to hit a single here, and then with two down, Andrew Armijo. This kid has a huge swing. Definitely not going to be his only hit of the day, as this one's going to bring in Villagram for the run. An RBI triple here in the first inning to take a 1-0 lead. Double A going to be able to jog one off to the plate on the next at bat as Brandon Contreras going to back his boys up, going to smack an RBI single to double the Cardinals lead in the first. However, Cazares going to stay composed to rely on his infield for the third out to send his team back to the dugout, trailing by 2 after the top of the first. The Saints, however, also able to threaten in the first as Robbie Shepard gets a rare chance at a hit, a single, making his way around to third after stealing a couple bases, able to jog his way to the plate as Benny Lane going to skip one loose down the middle to plate Shepard. Just like that, the lead cut in half in this one. Next up in the lineup, it's senior Steven Mendoza, and it's his turn. An RBI double going to end out this inning to tie us up at 2 apiece. And shout out to our guy Jay Kling rigging up the camera glasses on Benny Lane to get a 6 shot of him sliding in for the tie. Shout out to Benny for sliding those on. The Cardinals going to find another threat in the top of the third inning, putting 2 on off of a hit by pitch and a single before Armijo. I told you he wouldn't just get one hit, as he got the triple his first go around, and they're going to send Adrian Reyes to home plate. An RBI double for Armijo. The Cardinals able to jump back on top of the Saints 3-2 in this one. Armijo impressive in this one, but again, Cazares going to rely back on that infield to get him out of the jam, as he's able to minimize the damage and send his team back to the dugout trailing by 1. The Saints found base runners frequently as they put 2 in scoring position in the bottom of the third, however, unable to hit them around, as this one's an easy pop-up for the Cardinals, able to get back into the dugout with no damage done. Like I said, the Saints able to find 2 on in the fourth once again, but not much going after that, as runners able to get stranded for the Cardinals from another one, this time through the ground, leaves us in a 3-2 visitors ball game. The Cardinals also found plenty of threats as they find 2 on in the fifth with no one out in this one, but however, both defenses definitely came to play through the middle innings as they pop out their way this time, going to send us to the sixth. Coach then going to gather his guys here as they need runs in these last 2 innings, down 1. Shepard finally another chance to hit after being intentionally walked twice. He's going to smack this single down the line to put 2 on with 1 out. Shepard showing why it might be a better idea to walk him. Either way, he'll get on base. Matthew Gath then going to lay the textbook bunt here as he's safe at first. Then Mendoza going to get his second hit of the day here, and it's his second RBI to tie this one up, as he came up huge, batting 2 for 3 at the plate with this single and a double earlier in the game. Definitely a senior presence for the Saints. Shepard then going to come home on a single from Giovanni Chavaria as the Saints capture their first lead of the game heading into the 7th inning, just trying to hold this one off. Just 1/2 of a frame left to get it done as Lucas Fredette in at pitcher, and he gets the pop out to his outfield. The Saints able to complete the comeback with a pair of runs in the 6th inning to earn their first sweep this year of the season against the Cardinals. The Saints going to be able to enjoy spring break before returning back to league play with their first of 2 games against Cathedral on April 9th. For more coverage of Long Beach sports, you're in the right spot, the562.org.